Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. Um, Yesterday I went out to Cleveland to a store called My Mind's Eye. I didn't do Black Friday. I didn't want to fight the crowds or anything, so I waited till Saturday. It was such a nice day yesterday. I drove out to Cleveland and I went to the store called My Mind's Eye. And I picked up a few things there. So what I'm going to show you is what I got at My Mind's Eye and then some other stuff that I picked up over the last few weeks that I haven't gotten around to showing yet. So first up, this is a record store day release. I got Jefferson Airplane at Monterey Pop. A lot of people have shown this already. Really good. I hope they keep doing these. There's like the Buffalo Springfield was there and the Grateful Dead. So that would be pretty cool if they released something by those two bands like in the near future. But yeah, this is really good. I love Jefferson Airplane. They're a great band and this is a great addition to my Jefferson Airplane collection. And then the other record store day thing I got was this. This is Overwhelming Color Fast. This is like alternative rock this originally came out in '92. This is the 30th anniversary of the release of this album, and it's the first time it's been on vinyl. So yeah, this is really good. There, like I said, it's '90s alternative. A little bit of it kind of reminds me of Husker Du in the sound, but it came on this. I don't know if you can see it that well there, but it came on this splatter, yellow and red splatter vinyl. Like, but it's really good stuff. If you like '90s alternative, if you like Husker Du, kind of grungy a little bit, but yeah, it's a good album. I'm really glad to get this one. It's Overwhelming Color Fast. I think this is their one and only album they released, but it's a good album, so check it out if you want. Really good stuff. Okay, the rest of the stuff that I got from My Mind's Eye, gonna be these here. This is Fuzz number 3. It's a Thai Cigar and Company. This is one of his many side projects. It's pretty good. Stoner rock. Lots of good lead guitar to it. Psychedelic at times, but mostly just like heavy riffs. Stoner rock. But good stuff. Really nice pressing of this. See here. It's just on black vinyl. There's the inner sleeve. And then just regular black vinyl on in the red. But really good stuff. If you like Thai Cigar, if you like the other Fuzz albums, you'd probably like that one too. Okay, next one. This is another Zamrock I discovered. This is Wells Fargo. Watch Out. This is really good. This is a collection of their singles. They never really released an album during the time they existed, but this is a collection of their singles. It's pretty good. Lots of good lead guitar work, African rhythms, but typical Zamrock stuff, but done really well. Like most stuff I hear of Zamrock I really, really like, and this one's no exception. There's a track list if you want to check that out. But, yeah, the only thing is this talks about on the back cover, like, there's going to be some liner notes and stuff, and it even says Matthew Schickmeister tells the story of Zimbabwe's heavy rock scene as he details Wells Fargo's trajectory in vivid detail. Well, there's nothing in here. There's just the record in a sleeve, and there's this download code card. If you want to get the download, I don't know how well you can see that, but there you go. If you want to download it, give it a shot. But yeah, other than that, it's a really good album. I'm really glad to find this. Wells Fargo, watch out. Really good stuff. Always like Zamrock. Up next, these two are, I got two more Brown Acid. This is a second trip. This has a band on it called Spiny Norman, and I haven't gotten a chance to listen to this one yet, but I think I saw someone show an album by them, so I didn't know they had anything else out other than what's on here. But yeah, it's the usual good stuff from the Brown Acid people. The other one I got, I think this is the latest one, the 15th trip. This is really good too. Again, I didn't really get a chance to listen to it, but if it's anything like their other comps, I know they'll be really good. So, glad to add two more of these to my collection. Really good stuff. Now this one, I've been looking for this album for a long time. And every time I see it, even the reissues on eBay and Discogs are like outrageously priced. But this is CA Quintet, Trip Through Hell. This is a Sunday's reissue from 2016. I've listened to this. I haven't listened to the record itself right now, but I have listened to this online. It's an amazing psych album. It's just really good. It says gold colored vinyl, but it looks kind of just yellow to me. But yeah, really good stuff. One of the highly sought after psych albums from the early 70s, I think. But yeah, originally it was like a private press, and then some collector found it, and it became like this huge cult-like thing. But really good. So glad to finally find this. I've seen this, like I said, I've seen this on eBay and Discog, and they went like $65, $75 for this, and it's just the reissue. And I paid like $25 for it. But it's a great album. I'm so glad to finally have this. The CA Quintet, A Trip Through Hell. Up next, this is an addition to my Funkadelic collection. This is America Eats Us Young. I believe it's their third album from 1972. Really good stuff, like psych funk, R&B. It's great stuff. If you like Funkadelic, some of their other albums are better than this one. This one, in fact, would probably have made a really good single album. It's a double record, but it would have made a better like single album. But still, it's really good. It's Funkadelic, you know, what can I say? Great band. I love Funkadelic. and glad to have one of their earlier releases back in my collection. Alright, the last one from My Mind's Eye is another one I've been looking for a while. This is the Fallen Angels, their first album. I have the second one. It's called A Long Way Down. I got that a few months ago. But I wanted to get this one too. I haven't had a chance to listen to some of these, especially the ones that I bought yesterday. But yeah, it's good stuff. Fallen Angels. This is originally came out in 1967. This is a 2021 reissue on Jackpot Records. Really good. It's on it's on this like purplish vinyl. You probably can't see it, but it's got like streaks of darker purple in there. It looks blue on the computer, but it is purple. So yeah, I'm glad to get a hold of this one finally. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, but I know it's going to be pretty good. So there you go for that one. Fallen Angels, their first album. Up next, I've been getting into some hard rock. This is the Scorpions. This is, I believe, is their first album. This is a reissue from the 80s. It's Canadian press on Bomb Records. But this is so good. Got Michael Schenker on lead guitar. This is before Scorpions became like a hair metal band in the 80s. But God, is this good. Excuse me. Just so good. It's almost close to being psychedelic at times, but really good stuff. I love Scorpions, their earlier stuff. After they became, like, when they got to, like, Virgin Killer and all that stuff, I kind of lost interest in them. But their earlier stuff is really good. And I'm really glad to have this one. Scorpions, Lonesome Crow. And I did pick up another Scorpions album. This is a later one. This is from 1976. This is In Trance. This is, it's not bad. It's on the verge of them being like the hair metal band. This is just before, I guess Virgin Killer. I'm not sure. But, yeah, it's okay. I like the other one better than this one, but this one's pretty good too. It's a good listen. You know, there's the guys in the band. But yeah, worth having if you're into hard rock, heavy metal. Good album. Now, the next one. This is The Fifth Estate, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. This is from 1967, I believe. Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, of course, is from The Wizard of Oz. They did like a rock version of it. But this is mostly like pop rock. I don't want to say pop psych. It does look kind of psychedelic because of the cover, but everything coming out in 67, whether it was psych or not, had a psychedelic cover to it. But yeah, it's a pleasant album. It's a nice listen. Nothing spectacular. They do a version of I'm a Believer. They do some cover versions of stuff like besides I'm a Believer and Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, they do Midnight Hour and Birds and the Bees. So, yeah, it was a nice pickup. It wasn't expensive. kind of something I remembered from my childhood. So it was nice to pick up. The Fifth Estate. Up next, this is Clan of Xymox. This is their first album, self-titled. This is on 4AD, as if you couldn't tell by the artwork there. But really good stuff. It's all synthesizer. It's kind of goth. I hear traces of The Cure and maybe a little bit of like Depeche Mode or something in there. But yeah, it's pretty good. I don't want to say it's like shoegaze, but it kind of borders a little bit on there. But it's mostly just like goth rock. But really good stuff. This is from 1985. Yeah, this is well worth having if you're into like the goth sounds of the 80s. But good stuff. If you want to check it out, Clan of Xymox. Up next, more hard rock. This is Black Sabbath, Born Again. This is one of their albums they did without Ozzy. This has Ian Gillan on lead vocals. But I like this better than I thought I would. I usually don't really like Black Sabbath without Ozzy. I didn't really get into that stuff, but I saw this and I thought I'd give it a shot, but it turns out it's pretty good. I like Ian Gillan's vocals better than Ronnie James Dio's. So, yeah, it's worth having if you're into hard rock, heavy metal. Really good stuff, especially if you like Black Sabbath. There's at least 3 of the original members still in the band at this point. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Well worth picking up. Black Sabbath, Born Again. Up next, just a couple more here. This is The Undisputed Truth with Cosmic Truth. This is really good. It's R&B funk with like psychedelic guitar. Really good stuff. Kind of in the vein of Funkadelic, like mid-period Funkadelic, after Maggot Brain. Similar to that, but really good stuff. They do a killer version of Neil Young's Down by the River. So good. But if you're into R&B, funk, check these guys out. They're pretty good. The Undisputed Truth, Cosmic Truth. Okay, last one here. This is Queens of the Stone Age. This is a new reissue of their first album. I don't want to show you what else part of the cover is there. But yeah, really good stoner rock. Whoop. More stuff there, And we all know what boobs look like, so, but there you go, yeah. Queens of the Stone Age. This first album, similar in style to like Caius and other stuff, maybe like Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats and stuff like that. But really good guitar work. What more can I say? It's good album. I don't have a lot of Queen of the Stone Age. I have like one other album by them. So I kind of wanted to investigate some more of their stuff. As it turns out, I really like this one. It's a good listen. So that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you all got what you wanted on Record Store Day. And thanks to everyone who's subscribed and leaves comments. And I'll see you guys. I guess I'll see you again real soon. So take care, BC, and see you next time.